Aloha and mahalo for joining me. I'm Janet Johnston, and I am so grateful that you're here. I'm happy to come and be live with you today. And I hope you're having a great day, whatever that means for you and wherever you live, because life can be stressful. So, when life is stressful, try to think of what is one thing you can do to make yourself have a good day, or to lighten the mood or something. But I hope you're all doing well and being safe. And I wanted to continue. So this week I'm actually going to be talking all about like the benefits of having your own business and things that have to do with business. So even if you're not interested in starting a business, I still want you to listen and just to see what I have to say, because maybe there's somebody in your life that needs this message and you can share it with them and forward them the video. And yesterday I talked about the benefits of having a business. And it doesn't matter if it's a part-time business or a full-time business. I listed some of the reasons and benefits. So if you didn't have a chance to watch it, go back and watch it. And but today I thought I would share with you some of the objections or reasons why people have told me that they can't have a business, or there's many reasons. So I wanted to go into that at this time. Now it's normal and it's pretty common from the conversations I've had with people over the years when we talk about a business or starting one, or when I can recognize a gift that someone has, and I will say, hey, you're so good at that. You should teach that or start a business where you can do this or that. And you know what? The number one thing, well, actually, there's two things that come in at a tie for objections and reasons why they can't have a business. Okay, so the two reasons that come in tie, which is the number one reason, is I don't have enough time and I don't have enough money. Okay, now they always seem to be tied and they always seem to kind of go together. It's like when someone is saying that to me, it's those two things are in the same sentence without taking a breath, you know, and they're like, yeah, well, I don't really have enough money and I don't have the time because of blank, 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 right? You fill in the blank because you might have thought that yourself. And there's a lot more objections that I've gotten and more reasons people have given me. But I wanted to talk about those two things right now because that's the number one thing that people have said to me over the years. And, even if somebody's asking me about my business, they're trying to compare themselves to, what my business that I had, for a really long time. And you can't do that. You can't compare what you have to somebody's waving hi. And I can't even see who that is. I don't have my glasses on. But I thank you for being here. But everyone has their own unique gifts and talents and skills. And so you can never compare yourself because we're all different. Thank goodness. I don't know what it would be like if everyone was like me. I think we'd be fighting all the time. But okay, so I want to get back to the objection and the reasons about not enough time and not enough money. And so we can start with not enough time, because I can guarantee if you were to talk to me and tell me about your day, everything that you do and how much time you spend on everything, doing things, I can guarantee you have 30 minutes to 1 hour to spare to work on a business. Okay, now you can get a business up and running pretty quickly, and it doesn't take a lot of time, believe it or not, especially with today's world where we have everything is online, right? Everything you can think of is online. And, there are great brick and mortar businesses too, but there's a lot of brick and mortar businesses who have an online component. So I can guarantee that you do have 30 to 60 minutes a day. Maybe say if you wanted to work on it like 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, for example. I can guarantee no matter how busy your life is, whether you have a lot of kids or you have a full time job and you travel an hour and a half in each direction, like my sister in law, I can guarantee that there's 30 to 60 minutes that you can find. And if you want to see if that's true, please send me a DM, okay? I can help you with that. Okay, and then the second reason, or actually it's the first, but it's part of the first reason, is you don't have enough money. Like when someone says that to me, I will tell them that to start with a business, something simple within the first 24 hours, I can guarantee you don't need any money for most online businesses. And even if you were to have like a physical business like arts and craft or where you're making something, I can guarantee at this moment you already have the supplies you need, because if that's what you love doing, right? Some people love baking or cooking. There's a lot of things that you already have where you can actually use what you have and sell it so that you can make the money you need to buy more supplies, right? So I can guarantee that you don't need money to start with when it's a small business like that. Obviously, we're not talking about a business where you're gonna create a brick and mortar store or a physical location or things like that where you are gonna need a lot of money. I'm just talking right now about starting something super simple and just to get started, and then work your way up from that if you wanted to have a physical location. But and if you have any questions about that, about if you still have thoughts that okay, no, there's no way, I still don't believe you that you can have a business without, or start a business without having any money. So if that's you, I want you to contact me, send me a direct message, and I will help you. Okay? Because you might be thinking, oh yeah, well, look at her. But I have shared this with many people about starting a business and talking about businesses. And some people have actually had a business before and they shut it down and they decided that that's not for them. But that's because some people that I've talked to have had a physical business where you're there all the time. Well, life has changed now. You can actually have an online business. You can transfer a lot of what you've done in a physical business and transfer it or move it online. Okay? And it's not so exhausting when you're online because you don't physically have to be at a store or a physical location all the time. So think about that. And just think about like what a great example this would be for your family. And whether you have kids or not, you have family of some kind. Just imagine what kind of example you could show to your family about using the gifts that you have and sharing it with the world and just brightening up someone's day. We all have gifts, and I talk about this a lot because over the, like I always mention, over the past 25-30 years, I have talked to so many women who just really think that they don't have any gifts or talents, or what they have is not special, or it's no big deal. And I really think that's so sad. Like, you were given those gifts to share and to bless your life and to bless others. And don't ever think that your gifts are not special, because you are the only one who has the gifts and skills and talents that you have. There is no other person on this planet who has the same thing as you. Okay, now, even someone who has the gift of singing, there is no way that someone else has the exact same singing gift as you or someone else, right? So think about that. Okay, you could be such a great example to somebody about sharing your gifts and using it and making this world a better place, because by you having your own business and sharing your gifts, you do make this world a better place. And your community, maybe you don't really care about making a difference in the world, but you do have the ability to make a difference in your family and in your community. So think about that, because I'm going to say it and say it and say it over and over again. And I'm going to keep sharing about how I know that you have gifts and talents and skills that you can share. And you can have a business if you want. Now, this is not, like I said, for everyone. Not everyone is interested. But if you've ever thought about it, if you've ever thought, hey, maybe one day I'd like to start my own business, maybe something on the side or something that you want to have as a full-time business, as your income, because not everybody needs the income, but sometimes it's nice to just have your own little thing on the side where you can make your own little spending money and do whatever you want with, right? So do that today. Think about if this is for you and you would like to know more, I can help you with that, and send me a direct message. But please share this video with anyone who you know who could use it and would get great value out of it, because I am here to tell you that if you can set your mind to something, you can achieve it, and I'm here to guide you and help you along. And just be easy on yourself. Right now life is kind of stressful with what's going on in the world, but you can bring beauty and joy into your own life, even though there's a lot of sickness in the world and all that kind of stuff, and anger. You can bring joy to your family, to yourself. The more you take care of yourself and focus on your dreams and what makes you happy, the greater your family, the greater light you will bring to your family, and the more joy you'll spread. So, all right, if you have any questions, let me know. I do have a business starter kit, and it's a kit and a guide to help you if you're interested in starting your own business. It doesn't matter if it's part-time or full-time. I'll have the link in the show notes, and you can go get the guide, go get the kit, you can go and get the business starter kit. Anyway, that's a tongue twister. All right, you folks, you have a great day, and I wish you well, and make sure you take care of yourself and be safe, and do things that will bring you joy and make you happy and bring joy to your family. All right, you folks, I will be back tomorrow, and I will be talking about giving you a little bit more ideas on the types of businesses you can have and what you can do with that business. And if you have something specific that you want me to share for tomorrow, please leave a comment in the video, or send me a direct message, because I would love to answer your questions too. All right, you folks, you have a great day. Aloha.